So you've got wealth, abundance, and financial growth coming to you soon. You might have been facing a financial crisis recently, so it's good to know that this wealth and abundance is coming to you. You might be making some wasted efforts, so make sure that you have good time management as well, so you don't waste efforts doing unnecessary things. So in the past, you had to save some money, and you might have been dealing with some unrealistic expectations. So things were not quite working out the way you've been expecting it to go. But going into the future, you've got plans progressing nicely and starting your own business. So maybe what you're involved in now is not the way you should be going, and maybe you should be thinking about, starting your own business, making plans towards that, investigating that kind of aspect where you're more independent and working for yourself. And earning the rewards from by working for yourself. So that might be the way in which you should be progressing. So the first card is conclusion. So it seems like you finished some sort of project and now you're going to be presenting it to the world, really. And, you've put a lot of effort into it and a lot of time into it. You can see a lot of energy has gone into it. Now you're ready to present this particular project. So a completion of some sort of project that you've been doing. So what's going on for you? You have a new idea and a new plan coming into place with this desire card, and you're reaching for this goal. So you want to do something brand new and you're trying to put your energies into it. It's something that you haven't, it almost seems almost unachievable right now, but you have got this plan in your head and you want to put that. It's a very strong desire. And you've got it crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So if you go for this particular plan, it seems like things will work out your way. You will be changing your fate and you will be changing your luck, and maybe you're waiting to see how you can put this plan into place, because you've got the phases of the moon and it seems like she's waiting for things to happen. So there are things going on, that are beyond your control over here, because you've got this clockwork going on over here, but they're working in your favor and they will take you out of a situation of lack into abundance. So just be positive. This new idea that you have, it looks like it will bring in abundance if you pursue it. So in the past, there was a year or so, you've been dealing with a lot of people, collaborating with a lot of people, maybe working in a team, and you all seem to be getting along well. There's been a lot of exchange of ideas, and you're learning a lot from this collaboration that you've been involved in. And maybe it's the collaboration to do with this particular project. It's been a group project. So in the last 3 months, something has happened. There was a crisis that happened. Things seem to have gone all wrong. Maybe there was loss. There was something that was destroyed. It seems like there was a lot of upset that went on in the last 3 months, and it's made you very, very miserable, really, really upset. So what's been on your mind is the 10 of Cups, and it looks like, whatever happened in the situation has left you very, very emotionally overwhelmed. It's something that took a lot out of you, and, it left you out of control. So you have not managed to get that control back. And, people seem to have been relying on you, and you were not able to come forward and act. So something big happened that caused a lot of emotional distress for you. But it was the end of some sort of cycle that you went through, and it left you really, really emotionally overwhelmed. So now you've got the Ace of Cups coming in. So you are getting over that situation, or you will be getting over that situation, and a new idea and a new motivation coming in. So you've got the Ace of Rods over here bringing this new idea, and it's going to give you a new surge of energy that will allow your even emotional energy and emotional strength. It's almost like a blessing that comes in for you in order for you to progress. So something new is going to be coming in. Now, what's happening with you? You've got 6 on the Signs card, which is like the 6 of Swords, which is actually moving away from all that difficulty that you've been going through. So you are recovering from whatever happened. You are collaborating with a lot more people, on an international basis. You're doing a lot more research over here, but also relying a lot on your intuition to get things done. And a lot of work, mental energy is going into this work. So you're doing a lot of thinking. It's a lot of intellectual work going into it. And you're considering a lot of options as well. So what's going on around you? You are just waiting for abundance to come in. So you have done all the work, you've put in all the effort, and now you're waiting for things to change. You know you've done a good job, and with this card, the Nurturing card, which is a card ruled by Venus, it looks like there will be something coming in that improves your abundance, because this is the Empress, and it looks like you just need to hang in there. People will come and enjoy these little biscuits. So whatever you've done, it will produce a lot of satisfaction from the people who actually use your product or use your services. So you're just waiting for things to come to fruition. So looks like you do want, maybe you're worried about an assessment that is coming in with this card of learning and validation. So you have been doing a lot of work. Maybe you're going to be assessed, and you're really worried about whatever the outcome of that assessment is going to be. So going into the future, you've got synthesis, examination, and cooperation. So the synthesis card is like temperance. It's being very focused, doing very meticulous work, having all the tools to do the work, and being an expert at whatever you're doing, but focusing on your work. So you need to bring in that focus. Also with the temperance cards, it says speak to people around you, ask them for advice on how you can get the situation sorted out. And with the examination card, you can see, being very, very meticulous, paying a lot of attention to detail over here. This is like the judgment card, so reaching a turning point in your career where you need to make a decision about which way to go. But whatever work you're doing seems to be rather scientifically based or very, very information based, and you're needing to spend a lot of time examining information or examining the finer details. And the last card is cooperation. So you will be working with a team of people, and you will work pretty well, and you will build something really good, and that will produce a lot of abundance. You've got the sign for Taurus over here. So a lot of wealth coming in for this, and it's clear sky, so there's no obstacles, no problems. There's a new moon phase over here, so whatever you have working on is going to take off and will grow from strength to strength. It will be better than anything else that has been produced, or better than whatever the competition is producing, and you and your team will be able to get that particular job done. So whatever this new project is, it looks like it's going to be very, very successful, and money will come in with that particular job, because this is like the Six of Pentacles, so money and financial abundance will come in with it. So you've got the Strength card over here that says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. So you need to use your inner strength in order to cope with this particular problem, and you will be able to sort out any problems that come along because you have got the strength to actually overcome any kind of challenges. The Unity card says, do the right thing for the right reason, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. So even with this card over here, the science card, it's also talking about traditional versus new scientific approaches. And with the Unity card, it says bring in new ideas to enhance the traditional ideas that you've had. So you might need to bring in some new input. Maybe you need to look at whatever the latest trends are on the market in order to, or the latest practices are, and put that into your work in order to make your project shine. And the last card is the Sun card, plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards, and success, gratitude for the blessings of life. So it looks like you will overcome any kind of obstacles, because this man is jumping over the wall on this horse, and it looks like whatever you do with that hard work will bring success. So it looks like whatever projects you're working with is going to be a really good, good success. And, all this hard work is going to pay off in the end. So really good, but make sure that you're bringing in a lot of new ideas and, doing away with the old, because that is the thing that's going to make your project or whatever you're working on shine. So I'm just going to draw a card from this money oracle. And the less you think you make, the less you will spend. By putting more money into your retirement accounts, your take-home check will be less, and you will quickly train yourself to spend it at a lower level, just as you used to when you were making less money. So the idea is to put away for the future and think before you spend your money with this card. So make sure that you are learning how to manage your money by putting away money aside every month, and this will allow you to train yourself on how to spend money so that you're not overspending. So that's just a thought about money, and something that you should employ in your life.